Alright, I'm going to do a sausage and mash again today, version 2. And I went to Sainsbury's and got some, it's basically the same idea. It's basically the same idea as last time, but I got the sausages and the gravy from Sainsbury's this time, and there's a bit more. So these sausages are 79% fat, and so still good quality. It's usually 80 and above I would look for, but 79 is just one less, so that's alright, still acceptable. Onions and sausages is all I want just now. So what we'll do is a couple of things. I'll roast these in the oven. So we'll turn the oven on to 200ish. Checking it fits. So what we'll do is the problems with the last one were that there was not enough colour on the sausages, which I think I've sorted that out this time. And the gravy was a wee bit kind of wishy-washy, a wee bit watery. It wasn't the best gravy, so I think I've sorted that out as well. So first of all, we want to deal with getting colour onto the sausages. So I'll do these sausages slightly differently this time, and they've got a slightly higher fat content as well than the 90% odd Waitrose ones. Those Waitrose ones were very nice, they were very pleasant, very clean, but you know, it's a sausage, it should have some fat in it. You know, if you want high percentage meat, then just buy a pork chop, you know what I mean? High percentage meat, then just buy the chop, you know what I mean? The whole point of a sausage is that it's got the fats in it, and that it's not, you know, something that's not great for you. And that's what makes it good. So, by getting that balance just right, go to 4 on that fan on. So you do need the fat in the sausage to make it good. So 90% was a wee bit high. So we'll go with these 80% ones instead. To get colour on it, I'm just going to fry it like that for a wee bit, but then I'm going to roast it in the oven as well. So there's going to be a few cutaways in this video, because a lot of it's going to be oven cooking time. So I'll do 2 onions. They're quite big actually, but 2 will cook down. Quite angry and quite spitty. I'm making a right mess. Put the onions in there. quite a lot of onions this time. Just getting a good colour on these already. The onions now. It's quite a lot, but they'll cook down. They look better already than the last ones. Oh, it's noisy. Eyes are watering. Just a wee touch of extra oil onto these onions. Just get them going. So that's basically the first stage. Just getting a wee bit of colour onto the sausages, getting them starting frying, getting some oil onto them. And I think what I might do as well is just sprinkle a wee touch of sugar on the onions as well. Just try to get it on the onions. Just to help them caramelise a wee bit. Just to help them sweeten them, get a wee bit of colour onto them as well. It'll help with the colouring in the oven. So not enough colour on those sausages yet, but that's okay. So the juice has come out of the onions and it's deglazed the bottom of the pan. That's what we want, so it's looking really good to start with. So we'll turn that off. What you want to do is have the onions, have the sausages be sticking up a wee bit so they get good colour. Just lift them up, put the sausages on top. So that's the first stage. So I'm going to put that into the oven and then we shall put it in about 200, 180, 200. So we shall stick these in the oven. And I'll cut away and I'll come back. Shouldn't see if I touch that on the hot, it sticks to it. So that's stage one done. So we'll do this in a few stages. So because we're just going to wait on this, I'm just going to roast that and then I'm going to turn them over and then I'm going to roast them some more and then we'll deal with the gravy and the mash later on. So hopefully you can see the clock. It's right at 6 o'clock. It's a wee bit dark. That's no good. It's a wee bit dark now. Let's turn it. Complaining about it being dark, just turn the light on. So 6 o'clock and I shall be back in a second. Right, so that's 20 minutes and we'll just and I shall turn them over. goodness, that smells good already. So we shall just let that go probably for another 20 minutes or so. In no hurry, sausages take plenty of cooking. So that's a good 40 minutes they've been roasting in the oven for. That should be alright. So we'll turn that off. We'll turn the hob back on, and what we'll do is carrots out. And so I got this chicken gravy from Sainsbury's. You can see that. So it looks a bit thicker, a bit richer than the slightly watery Waitrose one. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll take these out, and that looks really good. So I've got some right good colour on these now. So that's really good, and oniony, loads of onions in this. Although that was a lot of onions in the beginning, it's cooked right down. I'm going to leave that on there to remind me that that is straight out of the oven hot. So what I'm going to do now, never done this before like this way, but I'll just stick this tub of gravy onto it. Just rinse it with water. So same again, not in any hurry with this at all. The longer this cooks, the better. So I mean, I haven't started. Splatter myself. I haven't started the potatoes yet. Stepping in it. So what we'll do is we'll just get this blipping away, and then that can just sit there until the potatoes cook. I'll put a lid on that. Oh wow, that's way better. Yeah, that Sainsbury's one is way better. Much richer, much more flavour in it. And the onions are coming right through, so that's really good already. See how I touched that? Fucking idiot. What am I doing? Clumsy today. So we shall turn that down to 1. Put the lid on that, and that will just blip away. We'll let that simmer while we do while we deal with the potatoes. I normally buy Maris Piper, but I got these Albert Bartlett ones because what's his name? The chef, Michel Roux, is it? He talks about these. It's been really good. So just saw these. They were the same price as the Maris Pipers. Not going to bother peeling them. myself today, so I'm clumsy. So we'll just get these potatoes boiling, and then I'll cut away again and come back when they're done. A bit of moisture in the packet there, so we'll just leave that out. Yeah, this is going to be good, I think. That tub of gravy, actually, saying that tub of gravy from Sainsbury's, £3.15 that cost, which is quite a lot. It's quite expensive, but it does taste very, very nice. So just warmed up, it tastes nice. So once it's cooked for 20 minutes with the sausages and all those onions, it's just going to get better. So that should be a good compliment. Carrots are quite clean actually, but I do like to peel them. It's a bit funny, I like peeling the carrots but not the potatoes. I'll do one more. So the potatoes cook quicker than the carrots, so we want to make the carrots smaller than the potatoes so they cook about the same time. Dropping everything on the floor today. So going fairly thin with the carrots because they will take longer to cook than the potatoes. So if you made the carrots the same size, they would be as the potatoes. They would be rock hard when the potatoes are cooked. Just cut them at a slight angle so they don't roll off the chopping board onto the floor. I've overfilled that pot a wee bit, so we shall go larger. Really good buy, this pressure cooker pot. It's really handy. I'm not going to pressure cook these, but just as a pot, which I now don't have a lid for, but so that. Just a good big pinch of salt into that. So basically that's it. That's my that's my veg done. We're just going to wait on that boiling up. Leave these out for a wee bit, just to let the bags dry out, because there's a wee bit of moisture inside them. So a lid for that I will use a pan. So we've got our sausages and our onions blipping away there in this onion gravy, which is really nice already, but the longer this blips away, the better it's going to get. So we've got good colour in the sausages this time. Some of these are a wee bit beige, but it's fine. And 80% pork in these, so good flavour, and the fats will go into the gravy, so that'll be good. And then we're just going to boil up carrots and potatoes, give them a quick mash. So all I'm doing now is waiting for this to boil. And I could have done these earlier, but I wanted to let this gravy cook for a wee while with the sausages, because that's just going to get better and better the longer you cook that. So with a lid on that, we shall come back when those are done, and then we'll mash them up, and then we'll be done. Alright, so that should be the I'll turn everything off now. Pretty sure the potatoes will be ready. They're a wee bit hard. I saw this breaking away here and I just assumed they would be ready. So a wee bit hard. Maybe just leave that a wee second longer just in the water. I'll get everything else out. No orange, I'll keep that. So as I've mentioned before, carrots and potatoes especially, you want to wrap them up so they're airtight. You know, don't just stick that like that in under the kitchen sink. It just doesn't. They just won't last. They'll sprout and they'll go mouldy, and they won't keep. You want to get the air out. Wrap them nice and tight, like that, and then put them in the bottom of the fridge, and they will last. They'll last a lot longer, like that. Oh yeah, parsley and chives. Ah, cool. I'll do that. Forgot about that. Oh, I meant to put those. Did I mean to? Oh no, I didn't. Chop these parsley and chives up. I actually should have got I should have got 2 bags each of these, because I could put 1 bag into here and then 1 bag in with the sausages, but I didn't. Because you could put loads of herbs in with that, in with the sausages as well. And actually, maybe no, that's alright. We want quite kind of basic flavours for that. And I just start recording. Okay, so drain these. Really good. So we'll just put a wee handful of the chives into that, get a wee bit of greenery into there, and a wee handful of the parsley as well. It'll do no harm at all. So I put a wee touch of sugar onto the onions, but no added salt into that. The gravy itself will have lots of will have plenty of salt in it. Mash it out. And just a quick mash, we don't have to be too particular, just kind of like crushed veg. Nutmeg. Oh, actually, what I was going to say there was, you could put some cream into this as well, and it's really good. And I do actually have some cream. Do I want to put cream into this though? Do you know what? Maybe I won't. It's a treat. But I'll put a good bit of butter into it. But I think maybe I will just put a wee touch of full fat milk instead. I'm tempted to, because I've got the carrots. I won't put the cream into it. A wee touch of just a wee touch of full fat milk, do no harm. I do have cream there though, and it is. If you put cream into mashed potatoes, it's obviously really nice. A wee touch of extra salt into it. Pinch of pepper. A grating of nutmeg. Fairly rough, a few lumps is fine, a few of the carrots still being whole is fine, you know, we don't have to be too... It's just a bit of crushed vegetables, it's not have to be too accurate. It's the first time I've bought these Albert Bartlett potatoes. I mean, I know I put milk into it. Maybe a wee bit wet actually. They're a wee bit, you know, like when you just use white potatoes, cheap potatoes, and you get that kind of wateriness to them. I wonder if that's what's happening here. We'll see when we taste it. Some fairly rustic, kind of chunky, crushed vegetables. You could put swede through this as well, or a parsnip, or a celeriac, or something like that. But the sweetness of the carrots with the sweetness of the sausages and the gravy, you know, the fats you get through that is nice. It would work nice and it would work well. It works well, rather. So I will put that into a container and I will put that into the fridge and I'll just microwave it as I need it. I forgot to put the parsley and chives through it, didn't I? I shall improvise. Actually, it looks quite nice. So although maybe you wouldn't consider mashed potatoes as one of your 5 a day, it's a starchy carbohydrate rather than strictly a vegetable as such, we are improving it by putting the carrots in it and then adding the fresh herbs to it as well. So we shall give them a mix through just to get them. Okay, as I was saying, a wee bit of potatoes in with this as well, doesn't matter at all. You know that's just going to slide straight off, and I picked that up, didn't you? Using the wrong spoon. Is that going to fall, do you think? So with 6 sausages there, I'm going to get 3 portions out of this. Look at that, that's annoying. Using the wrong spoon here. So those onions nicely roasted in the oven, and then the gravy cooked. The gravy, just as it is, straight out that wee container, was really nice. Well, plenty of it on. But with having roasted it in the oven, had I used the correct spoon, I wouldn't have made such a mess there. But this, I think, is going to be superior over the Waitrose one. The Waitrose one was very clean and light and fresh. This one, a bit fattier, a bit richer, and I think that gravy, it's a lot darker anyway. Plus, we've kind of cooked it for a bit longer than the other one, so I think that this is the way to do it. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really good. So there you go. Although I did use a pre-bought gravy, it's cheating a wee bit, but making your own gravy from scratch is quite a difficult business. Unless you start using Bisto or something like that, but at least this is fresh. You know, good quality stuff. As I say, that was £3.50 that container, so it's good quality gear. So sausage mash and onion gravy, and that's done.